Ranking the best running backs in Madden 25. And boys, we're back here with another tier list update. Today, we're going to be taking a look at running back. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, right before we do go ahead and get into the new cards right here, I do want to take a look at the old tier list. And honestly, for me, man, nothing really has changed. I think we're in a really good spot with the list. And yeah, I think A-Chain is still the S tier running back. I still like James Cook. I still like Saquon, Ricky, and all the other cards in A tier as well. Yeah, with that being said, we can just get into the new running backs. The first one we have right here is Team of the Week, Jeremy McNichols, and this card is 5'9", 205. Does have 80 speed, which just really isn't great. Has a great juke move of 88 though, but I just don't feel like that move makes up for the lack of physical stats. So for me, Jeremy McNichols, not gonna spend a lot of time on it. He's gonna get us started with this F tier. And now right after that as well, we get Zach Charbonnet from the Team of the Week drop yet again, and this card has 82 speed, 82 acceleration. He is 6'1", 220, and also has 85 trucking as well. Zach Charbonnet for me is also going to be in this F tier. I think he's kind of similar to like Najee Harris and Gus Edwards. I think this 82 Derrick Henry is better and a better power back. Maybe you could see him D tier though, right by Derrick Henry, and I don't hate it. And right after that, we get Tyjae Spears right here, and this card has 85 speed, 81 acceleration. He is 5'10" as well, has 85 spin, 87 change of direction with 80 juke move as well. Carrying is a little bit lower, but does have 70 catching too. I feel like overall, man, this card is very, very solid. For me, Tyjae Spears, I think he is a good representation of what I want the C tier to be, man. I think him right by Chase Brown makes a ton of sense. I think he's a very solid running back in the game. And we also get Jerome Ford that I have very similar thoughts to. Jerome Ford, 85 speed, 84 acceleration, 82 agility as well. Again, slightly lower carrying, good change of direction, good trucking, good break tackle, juke, spin. I feel like everything about this card, man, is just screaming solid, right? So for me, Jerome Ford is also going to be someone that is in the C tier by Spears, by Chase Brown. I don't mind it. And right after that, we get 83 overall Chuba Hubbard, and this card has 81 speed, which is really like the big downside of the card. Does have 83 break tackle, 84 agility, 82 change of direction. He's 6'1", 210 as well, but I feel like the speed is just too low on the card. So for me, Chuba Hubbard is going to be someone that is in the F tier. All right, and now we go on a run of team builder cards, where the first one we got right here is Rachaad White, and Rachaad White, 86 overall, 6 foot, 214, 85 speed, 85 acceleration with 84 agility. And this time he does have a little bit better ball carrier moves, like compared to the like Jerome Ford that we covered, Tyjae Spears. 86 juke move, 85 change of direction as well. Does have 75 catching too. It's just, is Rachaad White good enough for the B tier? And I would slightly put him here. He's kind of by like Aaron Jones for me. And yeah, I mean, I think they're just slightly better. Like what they have over Tyjae Spears, Jerome Ford, Chase Brown is like the carrying and just a little bit better juke, a little bit better spin, but very similar from a physical stat standpoint. And right after that, we're gonna have DeAndre Swift as well. And DeAndre Swift, 5'9", 215, 85 speed, 86 acceleration, 86 agility, and again has a really good juke, balance, change of direction, good break tackle, and can even catch the ball as well. I think DeAndre Swift and Rachaad White are very, very similar cards. I'm also gonna place what's called DeAndre Swift right by Rachaad White in the B tier. And for our last team builder right here, we do get Ramondre Stevenson, 6 foot, 230, 84 speed, 83 acceleration, and this time 87 carrying, 87 break tackle, 87 trucking, decent change of direction. I really like the catching and the short route running as well. I feel like that, like even though he is 1 speed point slower than the other team builders, I'm also going to place Ramondre in this B tier because I just really like the catching and the short route running, man. And maybe you don't like that, maybe you don't care about that. He could be argued on the C tier level in my opinion, but I really like that on the card. So I'm gonna place Ramondre B tier, maybe could see him in the C tier, and I don't hate that. Now we get a potential free card right here. It's Chris Rodriguez Jr. from the Hispanic Heritage Month solos, where you can potentially max out this card. He's looking like this: 88 speed, 90 acceleration, has 89 carrying, 88 juke move, 83 spin move, 89 trucking, 89 break tackle, 87 change direction. I mean, just great balance of stats, right? I mean, Chris Rodriguez looks amazing in my opinion. And this time we can also talk about abilities on the card and some things that I like. I think Balance Beam is probably the most underrated ability for a running back. If you haven't used this, try it out. He does get the jukebox as well. Spending 2 AP for goal line back, I feel like is a little bit tough, but I really like this card, and I don't know if I'm overrating him right now. This may be something that I change based on the cards. Oh man, I feel like we kind of have a new A tier actually. Yeah, I think I'm gonna separate some cards from A to S, because I do think A-Chain is still an S tier running back. I just don't think Chris Rodriguez is. And also, I did want to let you guys know that the 87 Jonathan Brooks on the list should have been updated to the 88 Jonathan Brooks as well. And this card is gonna stay in the B tier for me. And this is what the tier list is looking like now that we changed some things. We have Saquon, James Cook, and Chris Rodriguez in the A tier. A-Chain still the only S tier running back right now. And right after that, we get Jonathan Taylor. I feel like Jonathan Taylor, I don't want to say this card is underrated, but like, I feel like not a lot of people talk about him. He has 88 speed, 87 acceleration, 87 carrying, good break tackle, good trucking. Obviously, the juke and the spin aren't crazy. Good change of direction, and just like, he's a solid running back. He's someone that you asked to run in a straight line, and he could do just that. And ability wise, doesn't really get anything great on this 88. But Jonathan Taylor, for me, man, I feel like he is a bottom end of A tier running back. Like, I think he's better than everyone in B. I feel like maybe Marshawn Lynch and CJ2K still have arguments to be higher because of the AKA X factors, but I would rather run Jonathan Taylor over those cards. And after that, we get the gauntlet reward, Dalvin Cook right here. And Dalvin Cook has 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 agility. He's 5'10", 210, 88 juke move as well, 84 spin, 89 change direction, 85 break tackle, 75 catching. They give him 10 medium route running. I feel like that's messed up and shouldn't be like that. But anyway, so Dalvin Cook's card as well. He does get that tier 2 bucket, and I don't think he's worth his price by any means because of the fact that he is the gauntlet reward and he is going to be millions of coins. For me, Dalvin Cook is another A tier running back, and I feel like you can debate placement. I think he's better than the B tier guys, but I think he's more on the level of like an A tier running back compared to S tier. And now right after that, we are going to talk about Eric Dickerson. We covered him in the last one, and it was just the leaked version from Mutt Leaks, but Eric Dickerson has 88 speed, 88 acceleration. He is 6'3", 220. I feel like the 6'3" actually makes a difference in the pass game. I feel like the taller running backs do run a little bit better routes, has pretty good ball carrier moves across the board, great break tackle, can catch and run a little bit of routes. It's not like insane by any means, but I like these core ratings. And Eric Dickerson as well, from an ability standpoint, is a card that can get running back apprentice. He can get spin cycle as well. I feel like these two are the best two abilities for running back. And for me, Eric Dickerson, even though he's the same speed as the people in A tier, I think he is an S tier running back. The S tier guys are all people that fit on the theme team really well. I think if we take theme teams out the game, I think Eric Dickerson is an S tier running back. So that's why he is going to be S tier for me today. And right after that, we get Isaiah Pacheco, and Pacheco is 5'10", 216, 89 speed, 89 acceleration, great juke, great spin, great break tackle, has good catching as well with 80. And this time, Isaiah Pacheco, from an ability standpoint, he doesn't really get any good base abilities, right? And for me, Pacheco, though, just from a core rating standpoint, I feel like he is that next level good compared to the A tier. He is going to be someone that does slightly make S tier for me. And right after that, we do get Austin Eckler as well. Austin Eckler, 5'10", 200 pounds, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, great juke, great spin, great break tackle with 90, 88 change of direction, and can even catch and run routes, right? I feel like this Austin Eckler card, pretty underrated in my opinion, and doesn't really get any crazy abilities or anything. I think this card has a good argument for S tier. I just think Austin Eckler is top end of A tier, and I think you could say Rodriguez is better, you could say Eckler's better, and I don't hate it, but yeah. And lastly, last card of the video right here, we do have Jordan Mason, and Jordan Mason has 88 speed, 91 acceleration, great break tackle as well, 5'11", 223, 91 trucking, not the best catching. Agility and change of direction are also lower. I think Jordan Mason is kind of similar to Austin Eckler with the fact that I think he can be debated S tier, but I'm going to place him top end of A as my running back 4 right now. And yeah, I still think A-Chain is the best running back in the game. I like Eric Dickerson second best. Isaiah Pacheco is number 3 for me. So yeah, boys, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments though. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? Now, if you guys did enjoy this video though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with everything that's the best here in Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, I've been streaming here on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on the YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.